So 5 days into camp, what are some positives you've seen?
Already? Is it day 5?
I know.
We took it easier a little bit today. Thought we'd give their legs a little bit of a break. They're working hard. They earned that, and we got to be smart about it. So, yeah, I'm pleased. Is it where we want to be? Are we satisfied? Not even close. We're not where we need to be, but we're slowly becoming a team, learning a little bit about our identity, and just trying to not make the same mistakes repeatedly.
How important is it just all the guys being together in these dorms just to build that chemistry and for guys to start to gel with maybe new players and new faces?
Yeah, from the outside in, I think it's extremely important. I can only base it off of the experiences, as a player, and just what it meant and all the laughs and the fun times that have really nothing to do with football. I think all that does matter. At the end of the day, it's about winning. And you say, well, how does that equate to winning? We just won't leave it to chance and worry about those types of questions at all. So anytime you're trying to get almost 100 people on the same page, the only way I know how to do it is to spend time together.
Coach, bringing back Scott and bringing back Jeff, your thought process, and then what do they bring to the table?
Well, you can only bring back what's available, right? So if they're employed by other employers, then you're not able to. So anytime, I don't believe that you can have enough great people that want to be a part of something. And Scott and I have had a great relationship that's continued on, past our time in 2012. We've always stayed in great contact. Totally understood that could be a long shot that he would show up in the building, but once it looked like it could happen, I jumped on it, and there was going to be no offense taken if it didn't fit for him, and so it's he's adding value to value, so we're excited about him being here. And as far as Jeff, once we understood early on that Craig wasn't going to make it back for his own personal reasons and family reasons, Jeff is a natural fit. He understands our environment. He's obviously an outstanding coach in person, and that's what we want in this building. So when it comes to Scott and Jeff, you got A people, and you've got obviously outstanding coaches.
One of your off-season acquisitions was Butler. Were you looking to make the running back position more physical and more of a downhill guy with him?
We just want him to bring his skill set. It wasn't that, it's the player available, right? So I thought Wes Hills was a downhill back. We thought Don Jackson did a great job of revamping our game, and Erlington coming in their spot in it. So we felt like we were adequate at that. We were banged up and had some different O-lines in the past. So when you acquire something, you don't try to force fit it, right? So when he needs to go downhill, he can go downhill. When he needs to make somebody miss, he's able to do that. When he's able to catch the ball out of the backfield on the screen pass, and then his blocking, he doesn't turn anything down. So we just want him to bring that skill set. And so rather than say, well, this is what we want to be, he will be a big part of it. But obviously, it starts up front with our O-line.
And bringing back Ed Figueroa figures into that.
Absolutely, yeah, and that's just kind of the way he plays. So we just want him to bring what he brings, and there's going to be some. If you're watching out here at camp, there's some amazing competition. There's some people that really love football, and it shows. And so looking to see how that unfolds, not just at the tackle position, but across the football team.
Do you want your offensive line and your offense to be more physical in 2023, or do you always want
more physical than
maybe they were last year? Was that?
I think it's all in how you base it. Do you base that off of how many yards the running back gets? Do you base it off of how many pancakes they get? Do you base it off of broken? I think everybody sets out to be physical. Is that a point of emphasis? Absolutely. I'd like to think that we've been physical in the past, but yeah, we always want to be better in that area. This football is played physically, and so if you don't play it that way, it makes it tough.
Figgy did he do stuff today?
He just needed a day. I wish he was 25, but he's not. Honestly, so that we're gonna be very, very active in monitoring the reps.
Right. For him or for everybody?
For everybody.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
you
absolutely.
got a lot of vets.
Yeah, we do.